Hey folks, this is Matt aka Slash, and welcome to my 100 subscriber special! Woo! Yeah! I'm very excited to have hit this particular milestone. Triple digits. It's very energizing. I'm very enthusiastic about this. I'm hoping to bring even better content to my channel with this sort of reinvigoration that I've got going right now. And I thought I'd celebrate by taking a look back at where I've come from in Minecraft and opening up my very first Minecraft world. And I thought it would be appropriate, since the launcher has the ability to go back and play old versions of the game, for me to open it up in Minecraft Beta 1.8.1, which was the last version that I had played this world in. So we're going to jump in. I called it Mattopia. And as you can see, this world hasn't been opened since December of 2011. So we're coming up on almost 2 years since I last played this world. And we're going to jump right in here. Now, let's think back. Oh, man. Wow. Let's take a moment to think back to Beta 1.8.1. For those of you who have played the game long enough, you may recall that this is the version that, for one thing, allowed food to start stacking. So that's what's going on here. I had this food chest originally. Oh, listen to that sound. That's the door sound. It's not the creaking hinges noise that it is now. That's funny. So this was the first version that added stacking food. It's the first version that had the hunger bar. It is the first version, well, 1.8, not necessarily 1.8.1. It is the first version that had the new animal persistence thing going, etc. So let's come out here, and it looks like some of the textures are different too. I think cobblestone doesn't have... Wow, listen to that. How loud that grass walking sound is too. It's very nostalgic. Let's take a walk up here onto the hill. We'll talk about it a little bit more. But this is my first real house in Minecraft. Oh man, this is so atrocious looking at it now. Oh, this giant cobble box with random... I don't even know what I was doing here. Well, I know what the purpose of it was. It was all very utility directed here. But, let's see. The sun's going down. Let's go ahead and sleep. We'll talk about it a little bit more in the morning. But yeah, this world was started in 1.7.3 beta, which is the version Kurt is still playing on for Farlands or Bust, because the terrain generation got updated with 1.8 beta, with the adventure mode. So, this is my bedroom up here with the fancy glowstone pillar lights, and this... I think this is supposed to be like a chandelier. I think there's actually fence posts. Let's find out. Oh, you don't get... Oh, do you have to use a pick? Oh, you have to use a pick in this version. Oh my gosh. Yeah, there we go. There's a fence post up there for no apparent reason, even though it's not really necessary because you can't see it. But this was like a chandelier. And these bookshelves are just to obscure the steps over here. Random chair. Oh man, this is hilarious. Still full glass blocks. The panes had just been introduced, I think, in this version. I could be wrong about that. Let's see, do I have any glass? Miscellaneous? Oh, there we go. Yep, there's the panes. Oh, look, it's the old gravel texture. Oh, and look how low contrast all of these blocks are. The dirt and the sand and stuff don't have the dark edges around them. Same thing with the food over here. Where's the... Oh, no, this has the dark border around it, whereas it doesn't need to have that anymore. I don't know what I'm hearing walking around. I apparently left a bunch of stuff cooking. Oh, some smooth stone. Cooking up. Very nice. Let's see, what else is going on around here? Oh, hello, sir. Oh, wow. Then that is hilarious. Oh my gosh, did you hear the experience sound? It's like whoop whoop whoop. Oh, this is just too funny to go back and look at it in this version. But yeah, I started playing it in 1.7.3, and when 1.8 came out, I played it for a little bit, but because the terrain generation changed not too far off in any direction, you encounter these sheer cliffs where the new generation was happening. That is just messing with my head. Wow. So, I decided I didn't like the way that looked in my world, and that I would start a new one. But let's go in here. This is, the entrance to my first ever mob farm. Descent shaft. Right here. And this one was the classic, double wide water shaft, dark room thing. Oh, apparently I had a slime farm there, but then these guys occasionally would make it through. But all the items would collect here. At the end of the water stream, there's lava blades up there. The soul sand was supposed to prevent the spiders from climbing up and escaping, but it didn't quite work out the way it was supposed to. This was supposed to be a slime farm, but I never finished it. So that's just a waste. Every once in a while, slimes will spawn in there, I think. Let's see, what else do we got going on in this location? Let's head back up. But, I mean, take a look back with me. Oh, no nom sounds, apparently, for the food. That's pretty funny. No swirly potion effect around me either, because potions did not exist yet in this version of the game. Enchanting did not yet exist in this version of the game. Let's see, what else? They had not yet added a bunch of the new mobs, like the mushroom cows, because that biome doesn't exist yet in this version. The blaze, nether fortresses don't actually exist at all either. There's a second floor balcony there. What else wasn't in yet? So if no nether fortresses, no blaze, obviously no wither skeletons, because that's even newer than that. What else they changed? Oh, the villagers, their villages generate, but villagers do not in this version. So if you were to go exploring, I don't know if I ever found a village in this version of the game. Let's explore a little bit more around this way. My little road that I made that just cuts through the hillside. I put random glass on top. And I think these were new in 1.8 because the strongholds were starting to generate, so you could start crafting the stone brick stuff. And I was slowly going through and replacing the cobble with the stone brick stairs, but I think that's all the further I got was right there. Oh, that's right. I made outposts. Let's head down this way. I was making these roads going through the road or through the world here. Lava. There's a lava pool down this way. Let's see what else is there. Guess we can go over here to the old random fence post. I think I built this because my son, who was I guess 4 at the time that I stopped playing this, because he's 6 now, and it's been 2 years. He wanted me to make a big, tall tower and jump off of it one time when I was playing. So I built this in the water and put ladders on it so I could climb up and jump off whenever he wanted me to. But it does afford a pretty good view of the main base, or at least what was my main base. And what was going to become my secondary base eventually. But, there we go. With the giant floating lava slash up there. So that slash thing, that's been around for a long time, the Matt aka Slash. It was the account that I bought Minecraft under. And this road obviously goes over to this lava pool as well. I had a lot of surface lava pools near my spawn. The natural spawn point is somewhere on that sand over there on the hillside. That's a natural spawn point for the world. Oh, and this, I won't bother going back over there for this, but that pool that you see off in the distance, that was actually, I had started just quarrying out a large section of stuff. Just for material gathering, pretty much. And... whee! Wow, that's a nice loud sound, too. That kaplunk. I missed that. But I actually ended up digging into my mob farm, so if I stopped it and decided to put water sources across the top and turn it into like a random man-made lake for no apparent reason whatsoever. Let's see, what's off in this direction? I don't think there's much down here. I think it's just a little, like, wooden... oh, you can sort of see it starting to pop up here. It's a little outpost I had created for the purposes of... oh, that's so weird that it doesn't make any noise when you eat. It's an outpost that I had created because it was right at the edge of a map created with my base at the center. So I came down here, created an outpost, and the idea was that if I wanted to continue exploring off in this direction, that I would do so with a new map. And, listen to the squid making the dirt move, swimming over it. But yes, here's Southern Outpost. There's a window missing because I think a creeper blew up over here. By this point, I had figured out... well, I guess I have pressure plates in the other place, too. But I figured out pressure plates for the doors. What else is going on here? Oh, I have a bunch of emergency supplies in case I happen to respawn from this bed. But it was still, like, this outpost was built before glass panes, so... it's still the full glass blocks. And then the road just sort of stops there, and I didn't really do any more exploring in that direction. All of my trapdoors have these extra blocks here, because I'm pretty sure even in Beta 1.8 you could not yet... oh yeah, you definitely couldn't put the trapdoors on the top half of a block. That didn't come out until after they made it so that you could put slabs on the top half of a block. That does not work right now. If I were to... can I make some slabs? Oh, and this doesn't work. The click drag thing. And look at this! The slabs still, they only give you 3 back then. That's pretty funny. But let's see, you can't, like I can't click here and have it place. I can't click on the, if I click on the underside it places there instead. So yeah, the upside down slabs weren't in yet. Oh, and these are the old slabs. These are oak slabs, right? So you had to mine them with a pick. Yeah, wooden slab. Because none of the wood types had the separate... whatever. The separate textures and whatnot. Apparently the rotten flesh is the only food I brought with me. That's fine. I get the biggest kick out of the fact that I'm rocking an iron sword and stone tools. And no axe, apparently. I don't know why I didn't bother having an axe at all. I probably have one in a box somewhere back at base, but just didn't bother carrying it around. Let's see, what else do we have going on? Continuing up the road north of the house, which is actually east, I guess. Hello, Enderman. You guys were new in this version, and you could pick up any darn block you pleased, as I recall, which is why some trees have, like, chunks left down in the middle of them. I'll have to see if he's holding a bad block later. This just came down to the lake for no apparent reason. I don't remember why. Whoop! I have arrows pointing over there. I don't know if I had a mine started over there or a cool cave. I didn't do much caving in this world. Most of my resource gathering was via branch mining, which I think is one reason why I burnt out on it. Ooh, I hear I hear Zombert. No. Let's see, can we take this guy on? I'm not confident in my ability to take on this Enderman, but we'll give it a shot. Oh. Wow, they were made a lot tougher later on. That guy was a piece of cake. Just 2 hits or 3 hits maybe with an iron sword. Do the Ender Pearls actually teleport you in this version? Well, the texture looks like it's off. It's not in the same place in that selection box as I'm used to. Nope. They do nothing in this version of the game. That's pretty funny. Oh, you can't sprint upstairs in this version either, which would always be an issue. Oh, and I'm out of food. Hopefully I have some at this outpost, or I might well starve. Yeah, I created this road up here to my quote-unquote north outpost. Check out that dirt block just floating there. That's pretty ridiculous. I think this hole is here so that I can jump down, or actually this might have been a creeper damage. And then a random sky bridge not anchored by anything, just diagonal stone line across here to my next build. A little bit improved from the previous ones, but still pretty derpy. Up here. And I used to like to come up here and jump off into the water. And then I would come back up these stairs here. I don't remember exactly why. What purpose that served. The steps look hilarious, just floating there. Oh, we got a chest here with some arrows. And that's about it. Alright. Let's go ahead and sleep the night away. I think that's pretty much for this area of the world. I think the next stop is going to be the Nether portal back at the original house. And then we'll go on to the other section of the world. I only really had 2 places on this map that I did. Oh, look at the selection box for the... I can't walk right up next to the fences. That's funny. Yeah, I only really had 1 other area of this map that I was doing anything in, as I recall. And I believe that was also generated in 1.7.3, so there's not going to be any of the 1.8 stuff there. This is all Farlands or Bust style terrain here. Also, I didn't play it much in this default texture pack. I had used a custom texture pack back in the day, but I didn't take the time to go seek it out because I think it was one of those generated ones that you like to go to a website and pick all of your favorite things and go from there. Like, you know, generate, say I want this texture for this block and this texture for this block, and it would make the texture pack for you. What is that over there? I gotta check this out real quick. I see some torches. I'm curious what that's all about. Might as well throw that out. It's useless. I also get a kick out of the clock on my hotbar. I don't know. I guess I was... Ooh. That's why I marked this off. That looks pretty cool. I was concerned about being out at night a lot back in the day. I guess I did do some caving, because I see some torches marking some areas. But I did not stay out at night and fight mobs very often. I generally wussed out and ran home and slept in a bed when I could. But yeah, here's the... Can't see a darn thing. But this is the random pool. I had quarried this all out, got down to my mob farm and said, alright, that's sufficient. I'm done. Let's take a look at my storage here real quick. And I'm gonna grab a bunch of different food. Just to be on the safe side. I like how I have all, like, this is how much food I have. Seems ridiculous to me. On VBFS right now, I think I have at least 9 full stacks of beef stored away and almost 18 stacks of pork. But yeah, there's my food chest. 1 bucket for milking cows. I think just so that I could make cake was the purpose there. Oh, there's a bunch of spare tools. Oh, I have my 1 diamond pickaxe that I never used except when I wanted obsidian for some reason. See, I got lots of arrows up here from the mob farm. Oh, here's all my axes. Oh my goodness. Why did I make all of this? Wooden hoe, a couple of fishing rods, flint and steel, just random junk. And then here's, I guess, the compass, flint and steel, shears, and fishing rod I would be using currently if I wanted to swap in for those. Leather armor, which looks hilarious in this version, because of course they have the patches on them now. Wood and wood products. I'm not sure how a rose falls in that category, because this is back when it was a rose and not a poppy like it is now. And seeds. I guess I considered plants to be a wood product. Random other blocks over here. Oh, look. When the only thing you could do with clay was make bricks and brick blocks. I don't even think clay pots were in the game yet at this point. And my entire collection of mossy cobble, I'm pretty sure. I don't think I used any, so I think that's all my mossy cobble. Bunch of cobblestone. Bunch of random stone stuff. And a bunch of my mob drops. In here. And apparently sapling. Oh, I think this is where because I kept my bones in here, I'd keep my bone meal in here, and whenever I needed wood, I would just cut down birch trees. And, bone meal them and cut them down because they grew straight. I didn't have to worry about branches. And whenever you turn them into planks, I think you just got planks. I don't think you ever got the birch texture. Let's give it a try real quick. But I don't think you ever got birch texture stuff. What am I worrying about picking that up? I'm not playing this world again. Let's see here. Let's plant one of these. Back in the day, when you just one click was good enough. Oh, it got an achievement. Fantastic. So I did back up my achievement list. So could you do the shift click thing? Oh, there it is, wooden planks. So it turns into the oak texture. Could you do shift click at this point? Yes, they had added that in this version. All right. Very good. I've been through there. So the next stop is the Nether. Okay, this was one of my first, I don't think I have it down here, do I? Do I still have it down here? Because if I do, this was the first one. Ah, yes. This is one of my first redstone contraptions. Doesn't seem to work now. Once upon a time, this actually was a latch. You would press the button, this would stay open until you walked across the pressure plates. But apparently that doesn't work now. Which means we might have to be fast for this one up here, because I used the same redstone up here. You like the random cobble all over the place? I seem to recall a creeper had exploded around here, and I just threw cobble down because I didn't have any dirt or sufficient dirt to cover up the hole. Alright, we made it through. Let's hit the Nether. Oh, wow. That sound brings me back. So yeah, here's my Nether room. I believe it just opens up to open Nether down there. Yep. So that's what that's there for. And then over here I have my minecart track. Because this is a super long journey. Are you ready? Here we go. I like lighting it on fire there to keep things going. This is going to take a really long time to get to the end of this track. That's why I built a track, because it's a super long journey. And we're here. That's it. You right-click to get out of them at this point in the game. And then this was just my general exit out into the world of the Nether, in case I can get a glowstone, which is the only thing this world has to really offer. At this point, no fortresses yet, like I said. So let's pop on through here. And welcome to my new base. This was a very labor-intensive project involving lots and lots and lots of stone. But the idea here was to create a massive floating not a starship, but star base looking contraption. floating high above the world. And this is as far as I got. Eventually, this was all getting cordoned off into, like, rooms or whatnot. For storage and... I don't know. These torches are up here, I think, because I was concerned about spawning space. I didn't understand how monster spawning worked. So I think those lights are up there to try and reduce spawns. And we'll head down here. And we get to sort of the lobby level, which again, I was a big fan of the bookshelves for masking the stairwells so that you didn't just fall down the steps. And I'm curious. Yeah, they just go away? Yep, in 1.8, they just go away. You get nothing back. I think it was in 1.9 that they added that you get 3 books back. And then I had this little fountain here in this glass-encased room. That the only other way in or out was via this water chamber. And I got a boat floating over here. That's convenient. So here's what it looks like from underneath. We'll get to a better perspective here shortly. Let's head over this way. I had the idea of wanting to construct a pyramid as sort of a staging area for building that thing. So, stupid squid making dirt noises, freaking me out. So I built this pyramid and then I did the corners in netherrack, because of course I had this fascination with netherrack. Just tried to shift to get out of there, and with netherrack burning forever. So that was my thing. And then here... there's another redstone contraption that probably doesn't work anymore. Oh, it does! There's a double piston extender. And then this is the pressure plate on the inside that reverses the process. Or triggers it as well. This thing, I remember taking me forever to figure out how to get it to work. But yeah, this was my little staging area base. Bunch of random junk in here. Nothing of too much note. And of course, a wheat farm. Bunch of stone there. So let's have a sleep. Maybe. There we go. And then we'll take a quick look at my other base from the underside. And I think that's the only other thing that there is in this world. I didn't do a whole lot, all in all. Yep, there we go. It's looking interesting. I could see myself doing a concept kind of like this again. Some of the builds were more limited back in 1.8 because you didn't have the different wood textures to play around with. The stone brick was completely new. A lot of stuff back in this day was the cobble boxes and, stuff like that. Trying to make cobblestone stretch as far as you could make it. But I'm pretty happy with that build. I think it could have turned out pretty cool, and maybe in the future I'll do something in the same style, but with, a proper Minecraft release 1.7 flair to it. And I seem to think there was something over here, but maybe not anymore. When I created my nether portal on the other side, like at this location, I created one on the nether side. Yeah, there's where it comes out. I created one on the nether side, and it just came out randomly over here. And for a while, that was how I got in and out of the nether over here, was by that. I had moved it up there at some point after that. This looks like it used to be a hidey hole of some sort. That's very funny. Oh, and this... I forgot about this. Oh my gosh. Down here... I don't know why I don't have any ladders for this. But down here... Come on. There it is. Down here I have a little underwater dome for no apparent reason. Ta-da! Did absolutely nothing with it. I have no idea what my thought process was for this, if I was intending to do anything, or whether it was just to have something underwater because I thought it looked cool. But yeah, I guess that's about it for the world tour. It feels like I played this world an awful lot, so I'm surprised at how little there actually is to look at. I mean, I've been playing on the VBFS for, I don't know, a few months, I guess? And, you know, I don't have anything quite to this scale, but I've done more work, I think, overall in there than I've done in this world in its entire lifetime. Alright, well, we're going to call the episode right here. Again, thank you all very, very much for your support, for your subscriptions to my channel. I'm very excited to have hit this 100 subscriber milestone. I'm looking forward to trying to grow the channel further and do new things and more fun things for you guys. And hopefully keep seeing some success and having fun and whatnot and etc. So, thank you very much for watching. Let's see if can I get this up the elevator here? I don't remember if this worked or not in this version. Up we go. Oh, come on. Come on, up we go. Up we go. No? Alright, guess not. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. And I will see you guys in the rest of my videos. Oh my gosh, guys, real quick. I forgot all about this original sound effect. Remember this? Oh man, I miss it. I think that was more entertaining than the bone cracking noise that you get these days. Oh, and look at this! I didn't think I'd find it this easily. This was my original hidey hole. Oh my gosh, where does this go? Whoa! This, I guess, was my first mine shaft. I'm just gonna take the damage. Ooh. Oh, wow. I left some lapis behind. How random. This went into a cave. Apparently I explored the cave. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. What was I doing? This must have been a weird branch mining technique that I had picked up online somewhere. This going over and then drilling down. So that seems very peculiar. I think I abandoned this mine whenever I encountered mobs in it randomly because I didn't light it properly. Oops. So I think I said, all right, forget it. I'm not fighting mobs. I'm out of here. That's funny.